Good day to all. This video will provide the instructions for prioritizing proposed policy action, which is an outcome of the Food Environment Policy Index Expert Rating Workshop. On 11 April 2017, the first peer workshop was conducted and was attended by 24 experts and also government stakeholders. In this one-day workshop, we managed to cover 13 domains, covering the policy as well as the infrastructure support, and we have discussed almost 47 sub-indicators. All sub-indicators were rated against international best practice by the expert and discussed, of which 32 proposed policy action or recommendation were identified by the expert. We appreciate your commitment into this project and contributed your rating to help us benchmark the extent of implementation of food environment policy in Malaysia. So, what will be the next step? The answer is to prioritize 32 proposed policy actions or recommendations and rank the top 5 or 10 actions to propose back to the government. Therefore, we would like to invite again all FEAR members or the expert panel to prioritize the proposed policy action using the Excel file that we share to you. Please be informed that all ratings shared in this Excel file are confidential at the moment and are bound to the rules set by the National Medical Research Register (NMRR). So, let's start to prioritize. When you first open the Excel file, please refer to the Instruction tab as indicated by the arrow below, and you will see all the details instruction for prioritizing proposed action. When you click at the Complete List tab, you will be able to access all the results for sub-indicator discussed during the workshop. If you click at the column C, which is average rating, it is based on the 10-letter scale and is converted into percentage. For column D, rating level of implementation, it converts the percentage into 4 categories, which is high implementation, more than 75%, medium 51 to 75%, low 26 to 50%, very little implementation as less or equals to 25%. Percent experts wanting policy action is actually based on the second vote, which indicated by yes or no by the expert. If you click at the Prioritize Policy Action tab, it summarizes the sub-indicator with 9 proposed policy action under the policy domain, which cover food composition, food labeling, and others. If you click at the Prioritize Infrastructure tab, it will summarize sub-indicator with 11 proposed policy action under the infrastructure domain, for example, governance, fundings, and others. For the Prioritize Investigation tab, it will summarize 8 proposed policy action that require further investigation by the government. It is mainly due to the complexity of implementation or insufficient survey, study, local evidence, are the limitations to guide policy development in this area. Lastly, Support tab summarizes sub-indicators that require a consensus from the expert to broaden the scope or area under the existing plan by the government as specified in 4 of the proposed policy action. If you refer to the Prioritize Policy Action tab, referring to the column C, D, E, you are looking into rating, category level of implementation, and percentage of expert wanting policy action. Referring to the column F is the list of proposed policy action by the expert to the government. Next step is important, which is to find 2 columns which highlighted in blue and enter points on the relative priority of the proposed policy action based on the relative importance and achievability of the proposed action. By referring to column G and H, which are highlighted in blue, column G indicates the importance of action. Please reallocate 45 points in this column, and same goes to achievability of action. Use only the absolute number. It is over to you how many points you allocate to any proposed action. If you have any comment, please put it under column J. Please remember to check that the total number of points in each column equals to 45 points exactly for proposed policy action under policy domain. Please be informed that points to be allocated under importance of action and achievability are vary depending on the tab. For example, Prioritize policy action will require 45 points. Prioritize infrastructure will require 55 points. Prioritize investigation 40 points. And support 20 points. The prioritization criteria includes the importance, which cover the needs as defined as the size of the implementation gap, impact, effectiveness of action, reach and effect size, equity, reduce health inequalities, other positive or negative effects, such as the positive, for example, protect children's rights, negative, to reduce household income. Achievability also covers feasibility, how easy or hard the action is to be implemented, acceptability, level of support from the key stakeholders such as the government, public, and industry, affordability, the cost of implementing the action, then the last, efficiency, the cost effectiveness of the action. Only for the support tab, you are required to put your consensus using the drop-down list as indicated by the arrow show. Lastly, do you think importance and achievability criteria should be weighted the same or differently when these scores are combined? By default, they are weighted equally at 50-50, but you may feel that they warrant different ratings. So, you should indicate under weight the importance criteria or weight the achievability criteria as shown in the picture. Thank you for watching this video. Your invaluable input in terms of prioritization will assist the government to set priority as well as allocate resources in the future. Please return the file to us before 7 May 2017. Your cooperation into this matter is highly appreciated. Thank you.